So now I'm watching, I'm checking for my first rule, which will be defend the throat. As he starts to move forward and move to the side, I'm just gonna kind of fade away. Okay, now this is just completely defensive in nature. It's here, watching for my first roll, hands, no hands. Now I'm gonna just roll away. So the question becomes, how do I roll away? Quickest way to roll away is I'm going to fold my foot up underneath me. I'm just gonna kind of lean back. All right? It's here. As he rips up in circles, I'm just leaking back. Notice this bottom side foot is coming high, and I'm gonna check the hip. So the way we work this is just a dry run drill. I'm here, back up real quick. I'm here, okay? I'm gonna windshield wiper the feet, and I'm just gonna kind of melt away, all right? So 10 melts, windshield wiper, melt away. I'm not rolling to my side. This is where the problem lies. When I start to roll to my side, he gets over here to the side, and I kind of start to go this direction here. Look where he lines up. This is not where I want to be. My melt is going to come right here off of either hip. So I'm here, I'm going to fold, I'm going to melt away. Fold, melt away. So the quick part of this drill, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to rock forward, fold the legs, melt back, kick back up. Rock forward, melt back, kick back up. You're going to find a rhythm here, up, 1, 2, fold, and back. Whoops. And work the melt away. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of tight. Operate a little tight. Okay. This bottom side foot. So how important is the foot brake? Pretty important if you're going to go backwards. Okay. Now, Saul's had an issue here. Not really an issue. She's just coming straight up into sitting guard or butterfly guard. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Zero. Nothing's wrong with that at all. You come up into butterfly, man. Hey, let's go on ahead and let's complete that sweep. Roll on through, right? But if we're going to go back, running into some space issues, the foot is massively important here because this foot brake plays right into one of our guard retention techniques, right? So as we get here and he kind of circles to the side, I go here. The farther I sit back, if you notice, the farther I get back, you'll notice this bottom side foot is massively important. If you can't see it, come check it out. This left foot has to come far enough underneath me. As he circles, I rock forward. Left foot comes far enough underneath me. My hand is blocking the hip, and you'll notice this left foot is right here. Okay, because now as I start to replace this up into here, this foot becomes a foot brake. I lay back, boom. Okay, and there's the brake. So it's important that I get that foot far enough underneath me. Now, if you're having a hard time getting it underneath you, what's likely happening is it's trailing too far behind you. Remember I told you guys, we'll cover this in our long step series for passing, is that most of y'all are doing your long steps way out here, right? What happens when you throw something way out but you need it back? You gotta reel it back in. It takes a lot of time, right? So this is the same thing. The farther, like these long steps need to be short and abbreviated and choppy because nothing has to be reeled back in. I want it to spring back out, here I go. So here's the same thing. If I want this tight, don't like kick your leg out here and kind of sit back and get long because then it's hard to get your leg out, especially if they're crushing down on you. So as you go under, literally fold backwards so that the foot just kind of comes up. It should come straight up to the ceiling, right? You don't want to go here and kind of go away from your leg and it's out here. It needs to be in here. Circle out, boom. It's right here. There's my frame. Then push away and get back up to my build up, wrestle up all my stuff. Okay? Come up, do my jiu-jitsu fighter stuff. Whoops. Now as we do this, it's gonna look like this. He circles, boom, 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 melt away. Now here, now I can go ahead and build back up. Whoops. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.